Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today, I actually have never done something like this before, so this was kind of exciting. So as you read from the title, I'm going to be letting others decide what I eat. And initially I was only going to do this for one day, but then I thought maybe it's going to be just too short and too boring, so I decided to do 2 days instead. I did this on my Instagram stories because that was just like the easiest way to do this. So the way that I did this, I posted polls the day before I actually had to cook and eat the food, and I also only had 2 choices to choose from for each meal. So for day 1, I only made polls for brunch and dinner. So for brunch, the choices that I had were a Japanese style breakfast or a Filipino style breakfast, and most of you chose the Filipino style breakfast, so that is what I had for brunch that day. Good morning. So the lighting is not very good here, so bear with me. So I just checked the poll a little earlier, and most of you guys chose the Filipino style breakfast. So for the Filipino style breakfast, I'm gonna be making tapsilog. I'm gonna be using this meat-free tapa. So this is like a plant-based thing. I am pescatarian. I don't remember if I've mentioned that before in a video, but I am a pescatarian, but I still do eat mainly like a vegetarian diet, but I do eat fish and like seafood sometimes now. So yeah, I got this. I also got an egg. The rice has just finished cooking, so now I'm gonna be cooking this. I also have a tomato that I'm gonna be slicing up because I don't know why, but there's always like tomato slices in any silog like dish. So I'm gonna be adding that. And then I also have toasted garlic because I don't have any leftover rice, so I can't make garlic fried rice, so this is like the next best thing. So I'm just gonna be adding that on top of my rice later. So yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be eating all of this because this is like too much for just one meal. So I'm gonna be making probably like a third of this. Oh yeah, there's also a picture of a tapsilog here. I just noticed. And then I also had another poll, and this was just to ask about what snack slash dessert thing I can eat, because I have a sweet tooth. I like eating sweet stuff after I eat like a dessert, and usually just even throughout the day I like eating like sweet snacks and stuff. So I'm gonna start cooking soon, but I wanted to eat a snack, so I'm toasting some slices of bread right now, and then I'm gonna use cookie butter. My parents recently sent us this. And then for dinner, the choices were zucchini fritters or falafels. I've never made any of these, so this was going to be my first time trying to cook them. So yeah, I had most of the ingredients for both of these, but I didn't have everything, but I just improvised anyway. So this bowl resulted in a 50-50 split. So what I did was that I put the 2 choices in like a spin the wheel thing online. So I just used that so that I know what I was going to be eating for dinner that day. And then for day 2, as I said in the beginning, I initially thought of doing this for just one day. So day 1's menu is a lot more exciting and fun compared to day 2. So for day 2's brunch, my choices were ginisang kalabasa at sitaw and ginisang sardinas. That sounds so weird to say in this accent, sardinas. That sounds so weird. So yeah, I just had those 2 choices to choose from, and then majority of you chose the ginisang sardinas. I don't cook this often, especially if I don't have canned sardine that's already in tomato sauce, just because cooking it with that is just easier instead of how I'm doing it here, which I will be using tomato paste. It's just a little bit more hard, I guess, using the tomato paste because I've never really cooked it like this before, so I'm just like improvising here and trying to get it to taste the same way that I know it tastes like. And then for dinner, again, I didn't really know what else to eat. But anyway, the choices that I had were a chicken sandwich, and then the other option, which is the option that you guys chose, is tofu bibimbap. I make this all the time, but I've never actually shown you how I truly made it. I know I've shown you guys like a different version of it from a previous video, but I didn't have gochujang in that one, so I just like improvised a type of sauce, which was sriracha and mayo. It wasn't that bad, but I wouldn't make it again. So this time I had gochujang, so I'm gonna be able to show you how I actually make my tofu bibimbap and my like gochujang sauce thing. So yeah. So yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you want to participate in future videos like this, you can follow me on my Instagram. I usually do these kinds of things on my Instagram stories just because it's easier to like put up polls there and like ask questions and all that stuff. So feel free to follow me on my Instagram. You don't have to, but if you do want to participate in videos like this in the future, then I will encourage you to give me a follow. So yeah. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!